Welcome to Zoom in Data. In this session, we will explore Databricks Notebooks, structure, languages, and collaboration in deep detail. Databricks Notebooks are one of the most powerful and widely used features of the platform. They act as the primary interface for writing code, running analytics, building data pipelines, and performing machine learning experiments. Interviewers often focus heavily on notebooks because they reveal how well a candidate understands day-to-day Databricks usage, collaboration practices, and production readiness. A strong understanding of notebook structure, supported languages, execution behavior, and collaboration features is essential for anyone working with Databricks in real-world projects. Subscribe to Zoom in Data to master Databricks concepts step by step with practical depth. What is a Databricks notebook? A Databricks notebook is an interactive development environment used to write and execute code. It allows users to combine code, text, visualizations, and outputs in a single document. Notebooks are used for data engineering, analytics, and machine learning workflows. They support collaborative and iterative development. Why are notebooks central to Databricks usage? Notebooks provide an intuitive way to interact with Spark. They enable rapid development and experimentation. Results can be visualized immediately. This makes notebooks ideal for both development and learning. How is a Databricks notebook structured? A notebook is divided into multiple cells. Each cell can contain code, SQL, or markdown text. Cells are executed independently or sequentially. This structure supports modular and readable workflows. What types of cells are supported in Databricks notebooks? Code cells are used to write executable logic. Markdown cells are used for documentation and explanations. SQL cells allow direct querying of data. Visualization cells display charts and tables. Which programming languages are supported in Databricks notebooks? Databricks notebooks support Python, SQL, Scala, and R. Users can choose a default language per notebook. Multiple languages can coexist within the same notebook. This flexibility supports diverse workloads. How does Databricks handle multi-language notebooks? Language magic commands are used to switch languages. Each cell can specify its execution language. Spark context is shared across languages. This enables seamless cross-language workflows. What is the role of Spark context in notebooks? The Spark context connects the notebook to the cluster. It manages job execution and resource allocation. All notebook operations rely on this context. Proper cluster attachment is required for execution. How are notebooks attached to clusters? A notebook must be attached to an active cluster. Users can select clusters manually. Permissions control cluster access. This ensures controlled compute usage. How does cell execution work in Databricks notebooks? Cells can be executed individually or sequentially. Execution order matters for variable definitions. Results are displayed below each cell. Errors are shown clearly for debugging. How does Databricks handle notebook state? Variables persist during the notebook session. State is lost if the cluster is restarted. This behavior is important for debugging. Users must design notebooks accordingly. How are notebooks used in data engineering pipelines? Notebooks contain ETL logic. They read, transform, and write data. Notebooks can be scheduled as jobs. This bridges development and production. How do notebooks support machine learning workflows? Data exploration is done interactively. Model training and evaluation are performed in notebooks. Results and metrics are visualized instantly. Integration with ML Flow enhances tracking. How does Databricks support collaboration in notebooks? Multiple users can access the same notebook. Changes are tracked automatically. Permissions control edit and view access. Teams can work together efficiently. What is notebook version history? Version history records every saved change. Users can compare versions. Previous versions can be restored. This reduces the risk of accidental changes. How does Databricks handle concurrent edits? Databricks manages edit conflicts intelligently. Users are notified of simultaneous edits. Collaboration remains controlled. Data loss is minimized. How are Markdown cells useful in notebooks? Markdown cells provide documentation. They explain logic and assumptions. This improves readability and maintainability. Notebooks become self-explanatory. How do notebooks support visualization? Built-in visualization tools are available. Users can create charts and graphs easily. Visual outputs help interpret data. This is useful for analysis and presentations. How are notebooks integrated with Databricks jobs? Notebooks can be scheduled as job tasks. Parameters can be passed dynamically. Execution becomes automated. This supports production pipelines. How does Databricks handle notebook security? Access is controlled via permissions. Notebooks inherit workspace security rules. Sensitive data can be protected. Compliance requirements are supported. What are best practices for writing Databricks notebooks? Keep notebooks modular and readable. Use Markdown for documentation. Avoid hard-coding credentials. Follow naming and organization standards. How do notebooks support debugging and testing? Errors are displayed with stack traces. Intermediate outputs can be inspected. Cells can be rerun selectively. This simplifies debugging. How do notebooks differ from traditional IDEs? Notebooks are interactive and visual. Results are shown immediately. Collaboration is built in. This makes them ideal for data workflows. How do notebooks differ from traditional IDEs? Notebooks are interactive and visual. Results are shown immediately. Collaboration is built in. This makes them ideal for data workflows. Why are notebooks a frequent interview topic? They reflect hands-on Databricks experience. Interviewers test practical workflow knowledge. Strong answers show real usage. This distinguishes skilled candidates. How do Databricks notebooks enable end-to-end analytics? They combine development, execution, and visualization. Multiple workloads coexist in one environment. Teams collaborate on shared logic. Notebooks form the heart of Databricks workflows. Thank you for watching Zoom in Data. If you found this video helpful, like, share, subscribe. More Databricks interview and tutorial videos coming soon on Zoom in Data. Stay connected and keep learning with Zoom in Data.